and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to make money as a teenager. Now currently, obviously with the restrictions put in place, a lot of these things are quite limited. I mean, you can't really leave the house unless it's essential, and a lot of these things are quite hard to do, but there is nothing stopping you in about 2-3 months for doing these things. I know as a teenager it can be quite hard because there are age restrictions. You can't really travel that much until you get your Ps, which is when you turn 17, 18 anyways. So I thought I would share with you a few ways that I have made money or that I've tried to in the past, and just give you my advice really. So if you do enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and other than that, let's get into this video. So I'm going to go through, I have a list of things here that I pretty much have just thought of, things that I've done in the past, things that I'm doing currently, and some things that you can try for yourself. So I'm just going to go through, list them, and yeah, so the first thing that you can obviously do to make money is get a job. However, most places you can only get a job unless you are working in a fast food place at this age, well my age anyways, between 15 and 16 years old, you can only get a job at fast food places, which kind of suck, but I mean they do bring in regular cash flow. It's good to learn how to have a job and like how the hours work and stuff like that. So the obvious one is to get a job. Next up, I kind of have like an overall topic. So any hobby you have, really, you can kind of turn into a job. Now when I say this, I mean if you like sports, so if you play netball or soccer or something like that, you can always ask your local club to umpire. I have been an umpire for a while. I did do a few games, and you know, for each game I was getting like $20 a game, and if you do 2-3 a night, or you know, if you do it every week, and even if you just save your $20 a week, you're still saving some money. So definitely umpiring can be a good way to get a little bit of cash. And I know all of the, you know, sports clubs and stuff are always looking for umpires, and especially young ones too, because they're cheaper. So if you know your sport, definitely go and hit up your local sports club. Some other hobbies that you might have is you could start your own mini business. I personally have started my own beauty and lash business, so go check that one out, little self promo. But Studio Lash and Beauty is mine, so I have made that because my hobby is makeup and pampering and lashing and all those kinds of things. So you could do that. You could also make like scrunchie businesses. I've heard that they're quite, you know, easier to make. You could do like scarves, you could do jewelry pieces, like phone cases. You could pretty much just turn anything really into your own business. So that is another hobby, but starting up your own business does come with a few more regulations, a bit more training. It does come with, you know, trying to set your own hours and book people's appointments, so that if your business is successful, it does tend to become like a job. But obviously having your own business, you are your own boss, you can create your own hours and you can charge how much you want. So there are pros and cons of starting your own business, but that is something I've always been around and something that I'm obviously doing myself, and that is working quite well. Another hobby could also be YouTube. Obviously I do YouTube. You don't get a great deal of money, but you are still getting a little bit of money. It's not a significant cash flow, but people like me do get paid from YouTube. So you could start a YouTube channel, although it is always recommended to not do it for the money because you don't get much. Trust me, you don't. But it is a way that you can make money. Something else that I have tried and has successfully worked is you could actually do the newspaper like drop kind of thing. So you pretty much just get all of the newspapers up for that week, you stack them up and make the piles, and then you deliver them to people's houses, and you do get paid fairly well for that. We were getting a decent amount of money for that. However, it is all stopped because of COVID. No big retailers are sending out catalogs because they don't want anyone in their shops. But contacting your nearest person about newspaper drops, they are seriously a really good way to make some money. I've tried that and it definitely does work. Something else I have tried and something I really enjoy doing is babysitting. I do get paid when I look after my cousins. When my uncles or aunties or cousins go out, I will look after my cousins, and they will usually say, I'll call dinner for you tonight, or you can pick something off Uber, I'll give you $20. And yes, I've definitely been paid from babysitting before. It's definitely really good money, and my family at least, is ridiculously generous for looking after children when they're going out. But babysitting all your cousins, your family, friends, anything like that, definitely check that out. Then there are some obvious ones that people always say. Personally, I've never tried, but I'm going to mention them anyways because people always say them, and I don't know, in my head they will work, but I guess there are more things that you have to put yourself out there for. So tutoring, of course, people always mention this, but that is one thing that you kind of have to advertise yourself. If you're good at English or maths or something, you could tutor like a year 5 or a year 6 if you're like year 12 or something. So you're helping with the more basic work for younger kids. So tutoring, you could do washing your cars around your local place. That is another thing you have to put yourself out for. Pet sitting or house sitting is also a good thing. Is this something for someone a little bit older, I guess? I mean, we've looked after my uncle's dog when he's gone on a holiday, and we have been paid a little bit of money. But all of these things, besides, starting your own business and getting a job, is something that's just like little bits of money that will help you gain up to a lot. So I really like all these ways that just like little bits of money make up as whole. And you'll be surprised, like if you keep house sitting, or if you keep doing the newspapers, or if you work hard at your own business, you're gonna end up racking up a lot of money. So those things also help. And finally, my last thing is you could sell your unwanted clothes, furniture, shoes, all those kinds of things. There's plenty of apps, like there's Depop, there's Facebook Marketplace is a big one, there's Gumtree, eBay, all those things that you can upload your own photos of products to. And then many people, I know I have made money by doing this before. If I'm renovating my room or something, I'll put up, like my mirror for sale, or I'll put up, I've worked my way up to my Alex 9 drawers over there. I used to have 2 Alex 5 drawers, and I sold those, put a little bit of money extra, and got the 9 drawers. So that is a way to make money as well, especially with clothes. Depop is a big one. I haven't tried Depop myself, but I'm thinking of starting it because it is a very big thing, and I see a lot of influencers talking about it. But yes, all of those ways are good, easy ways that you can make a little bit of extra coin. Some of them do take a little bit extra work. If you want a job, you have to apply for it, then go for an interview. But as soon as you have, or even with your business, you've got to work that all up yourself. But once you do, hopefully they'll be going well. So I have tried a couple of these things. They are working. The things like YouTube, umpiring my job, newspapers, and owning my own business is getting me money. So those are 5 things I do. And look, I'm still not the richest person alive, but I still have some money to do the things I want to do, like get my hair done, or buy clothes, or support things for videos. But A very, very good true saying is you have to spend money to make money. So just remember that. Like my own business, I had to fork out $70 to buy the lashes. And I still am not getting paid by people, obviously because of COVID. I'm just practicing on my sister, but you know, you have to spend a significant amount of money to make money back. So those are my ways on how to make money as a teen. I hope that these were kind of helpful in some way. I hope that, you know, I gave you something new or something to look forward to or inspire you if you are needing a little bit of money. But I'm going to leave it here. So if you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And other than that, I'll see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye!